What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Tory Bash Takeover. This is Dr. Hacks, and today we're going to do everything Clan League in one big video for Clan League. Now, I'm not even going to try to put everything involving Clan League into one video. It's a series, and I wasn't even going to try to cover all the clans in Clan League because there's too many clans, there's too many participants, and I knew too many of the matches would get disqualified from the start. So we've done preliminaries, we've done round 1, we're in round 2. When round 2 is finished, we'll have enough clans to commentate on without it being overwhelming and without any of my information seeming disingenuous. And what I mean by that is I can't say, oh, this is an Aikido threat to worry about when there's 32 other clans and like 8 of them are Aikido threats you need to worry about. So when we get into like 8 or so clans, then we have more specialties and I can more uniquely point out which players you need to be worried about, etc. So this is more of a video about what I think of Clan League, how it was constructed, this particular Clan League, and how does it compare to past Clan Leagues, and should you go and watch Clan Leagues. Okay, so first things first, what you need to know, I'm not going to reveal too much I'm not going to leak any information, but there is a backstage to Tory Bash. There is a place where staff and non-staff but are experts in fields of different things, whether it be video editing, single-player replay making, event making, etc., collaborate together. It's behind the scenes. You guys don't get to typically see it, but it's a place where non-staff and staff get together. We used that to organize Clan League. More importantly, we wanted as many inputs as possible about what mods to use for Clan League. So in a discussion with maybe 14 to 17 people on IRC and through the forums, we discussed how many matches wanted to be done, how many mods were we going to use, how would things like Clan League rosters work, and like so you can't jump into another team once your team's lost, and try to correct all of the problems that happened from last Clan League. So let's go into the mod list. For the static mods, we have Judo Fracture, which is a great choice because it's very consistent and it's very fun. And last year, it worked very well as a predictor for who is going to win Clan League. Number 2, we have Great Keto. Now, the choice for Great Keto is an interesting choice because it kind of eliminates some of the cheesier shoveling options that exist in Aikido, a regular small dojo, while keeping the essence of a small dojo grappling mod, very much unlike Aikido Big Dojo, which has grappling aspects. However, there is a point win that happens quite often in Aikido Big Dojo, where people go up, they'll give you a knee for 30-something thousand points, and then it's a tripod war with a battle of the wrists and who's gonna break first and stuff. That's not to say Aikido Big Dojo isn't a great mod. It's not to say I wouldn't have liked seeing Aikido Big Dojo in Clan League. It's just to say that's probably the reason Great Keto was chosen, and Great Keto is a good choice. Next, we have Lenshu 3 No Grab, which is also a great choice. A lot of clans have good Lenshu players, which means they're going to be competing against one another in a high-octane, good, close fights. So Lenshu 3 No Grab, high-skill mod, preferred by many clans, and it's another great selection that is a striking mod, which kind of is taking the place of Wushu. Now, how do I feel about that? I feel pretty good about it, because as much as I want to say Wushu is great for competition, last year's Clan League just kind of proved otherwise to me. I saw a lot of great Wushu players and clans lose like 0 to 4 to players that weren't big Wushu players. They weren't playing it very actively. So that's not to say Wushu is this big luck-based mod. Why it didn't work last year, you could write a whole thesis on it. I'm not going to try to fit it in one video. It's just to say that in terms of competitiveness, Wushu wasn't a great predictor of who was going to win Clan League. We got very sporadic results in the Wushu category. So Lenshu 3 No Grab taking Wushu's place in Clan League this year was ultimately a good choice. Finally, we have Earth TK version 2, which was chosen over Tekion. How do I feel about that? There is a higher skill cap, I think, to regular Tekion. That being said, Earth TK V2 has a lot less BS. Because there's a higher DM threshold, you have to worry slightly less about random DMs, about glass risks when you're trying to defend. Additionally, the no DQ inside the dojo means spontaneous dismemberments don't mean you just lose. It's obnoxious when you're winning like 90,000 to 10,000 and then your foot gets too much pressure applied to it and your foot just DMs and DQs on the floor right then and there. No one likes those type of wins. So Earth TKV2 with the self-damage on and the no DQ dojo and the higher DM threshold makes for an interesting striking mod. All of those for your 4 static mods being played 3 games, aka 12 games in total. Very good choice. If we had higher than 15 games, we would have more teams disqualifying because they can't play their games. And we've already seen that a couple of good teams have disqualified for that same reason. So I'm glad we hit like the magic number on how many games we can play, where it's a first to 8. So that's a very, that's a pretty big sample size. The bigger the sample, the more games we play, the better chance the better clan has of winning. But 15, not too huge. Clan League last year dipped into the 23s and stuff, and Clan League would take hours to finish, and we saw the rollover from what happens when we do that. So 15 is good. The mystery mods so far have been very good. Valtudo Fix was a good one. Spirit Wrestling, another good one. With the backstage people, beta tested all of the mystery mods. I think they're all unique and interesting. I think they add a little something something, and they're not as kind of BS-y and lucky as the last leagues were. I mean, last league we had stuff like Tilt Fix, and it might have as well have been jousting and stuff like that, and that's just, it doesn't have a place for Clan League. I thought this Clan League mystery mods were all very competitive. Okay, that's the mods. How do I feel about there not being extensions on these deadlines? I feel great about that. Clan League lasted so long last year, we couldn't host other events throughout the year. It just took forever. I mean, I don't want Clan League to take forever. I want it to be very concise. If we need a deadline for something like the finals, then I understand. But the amount of teams that have been DQing lately is not dramatic enough that it's making a huge, huge splash on who's going to win Clan League. And it's keeping people honest. It's having people, forcing people to get on. Even if I know, look, from first-hand experience, I know it sucks when you're not using your best players. Okay? Alpha walking into its first Clan League match, it had a bye for the preliminaries, but in round 1, played Ultimate. And we wanted to use our best members, but we didn't have them. Blue Evil was supposed to be our TK player. He didn't show up. Winver is supposed to be kicking ass for us in Lenshu. He didn't show up. The point is, and so on and so forth. The point is, we had to just use 4 people. There were plenty of people we wanted to use. It would have made it would have helped us dramatically against Clan Ultimate. But you gotta suck it up, and we sucked it up, and we pulled through. And every clan just needs to be honest with themselves and try to get 4 people on, even if it's not your best 4 people. So with that all being said, this Clan League is one of the most well-designed Clan Leagues I've ever seen. I'm glad we're sticking to such a steady a deadline, that we're not extension after extension, because if we get this done quickly, it means maybe we can get a World Cup again, where we do a singles tournament, which is always very fun. And last but not least, should you be going to Clan League? Absolutely. What you should be doing is getting on the forums and finding out when every match is going on. Look up who's playing who. Oh, it's TGS versus Cat. Go to Cat's board. Go to TGS's board. See when they're going to play. Try to watch that match. Who's playing? Oh, it's Alpha versus Nitro. Go on Alpha's board. Go on Nitro's board and see who's playing. Who's playing? Obey versus Addicted. Go onto both of their boards. Find out when they're playing. Try to watch these matches because it's the highlight of esport that we have in Torii Bash, and it's so much fun. Clan League is the best event of the year. I've always loved it, held it close to my heart. I'm glad that I'm a part of it now that I'm the leader of the Game Masters. It is always a blast. So if you want to watch what high-level Torii Bash is about, or if you're trying to figure out what clan to join, this is a good indicator to show you who's on top, who is overrated, who is a very interesting choice that maybe you hadn't heard of. I mean, there's some clans I hadn't heard of that are really peeking out right now. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching Tory Bash Takeover. If you like this video, hit the like button down below. If you favorite this video, hit the favorite. If you want to show your friends, you should. Hit the share button. If you want to see more of my content or want to see my content as soon as it gets released, hit that subscribe button in the bottom left, or I believe it's the bottom left. And as always, let's make sure Tory Bash takes over.